Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Walking Dead. We're going to discuss the episode Judge, Jury, and Executioner. Another example, unfortunately, of Walking Dead following up a great episode with a not-so-great one, I thought.
Right off the bat, you know, I kind of got a little excited because it's Badass Daryl being Badass Daryl, beating Randall in the face and threatening to stab him. But then I started thinking more about it, and it seemed really odd following the last episode that, you know, after Rick went through all the trouble of saving Randall, bringing him back, that he would just allow him to be tortured and beaten in the face by Daryl.
Yeah.
So that even seemed a little odd. So the episode kicked off in a strange way.
Yeah, and then from there, you know, this was a lot of moralizing in this episode. Most of it coming from Dale, who, yeah, this was Dale's swan song, but not one that really made him more likable. In fact, I think we disliked him more as the episode went on.
We joked about this earlier in the office. We were talking about this, and I think I'm at the point where if this episode had gone from, you know, Dale beating Randall in the face to jump to the 28-minute mark when Dale goes to talk to Shane.
Yeah.
And then from there they all talk about it in the living room. That would have been great, but it just had too many of those. They're on the farm, hopping around, conversation to conversation, and the conversations themselves were ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just kind of represented what people are complaining about the most about The Walking Dead these days.
Yeah, and in the middle of it, it wasn't just Dale, unfortunately, because we had Rick giving sort of literal life lessons to Carl about the listen, don't talk. We had this weird part where Herschel is telling Glenn about, you know, the importance of immigrants in America. So it seemed like suddenly everyone was stopping to really moralize and give these lessons.
It just felt like they had a beginning and they had the end, and they were just stretching it out a whole lot. And then, you know, because everything that needed to be said was said when they all got together in the living room.
Yeah.
And of course, T-Dog had to...
Yeah, we learned so much about T-Dog's point of view and then got a lot of insight there.
And he had the one line and he got interrupted. He was about to say something to Shane and then they got cut off.
Yeah, Dale cut him off and Patricia got to say more than T-Dog in that scene, which was pretty funny. But yeah, let's talk about, you know, the death of Dale.
Well, the little twist irony of Dale winding up being the one who needs to be put down or shot in the head, you know, it's not lost on anyone. He said, "I don't want to live in this world anymore." And then he got his wish, I guess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the whole episode just made him a bit more unlikable, like we said. So we're not really mourning him at this point. You know, of course, it's going to affect the group, but it's not going to affect us really.
No. I mean, I didn't think everything in the episode was bad, like you said. If maybe they just tightened it up and gotten to the point sooner, that was, you know, a decent scene in the living room. Also, you know, Carl kind of getting a little messed up and throwing the rocks at the zombie, I thought was interesting at least. But overall, not our favorite episode of the show.
I mean, it was funny, like Dale holding off the zombie for so long, you know, think, oh, they're gonna save him, right? Because he's holding, gets his stomach ripped open.
Yes.
It seemed like it was almost like a joke.
Right. Well, let us know what you think. Are you going to miss Dale? Are you cheering that Dale's dead? Or are you gonna hope to see more of Dale's hat in some way or form?
Someone's gonna pick it up and wear it.
Yeah, and get his power and his attitude. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'll be back next week to talk about The Walking Dead.